is Raihan Akmal Broni. My student ID is 3955 and I act as the general manager in this discussion.
Hello, my name is Sophie Asturulandari. My student ID 3994. I'm the marketing manager. Hello, my name is Salsa Alaksiana. My student ID is 3989. I'm the financial manager. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Randari. My student ID is 3988. I am the human resource manager.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Mesha Sharani. My student ID 3975 and I am the operational manager.
Okay, good morning everyone. Thank you for attending this emergency meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to address our declining financial performance. Our company is facing decreasing revenue, rising costs, and customer complaints. If we don't act quickly, we may face serious financial problems. I would like each department to explain the situation in more detail.
Okay, thank you. From the marketing side, our revenue has dropped by 25% last quarter. This is mainly due to low customer engagement and inflated digital campaigns. Our competitors are more aggressive in online marketing. I believe we need to improve our social media strategy and create more engaging content. We can also offer promotion or discount to attract customers. I agree with the marketing issue from the financial side. Our expense have increased significantly. Production and logistic costs are the biggest contributor. Our cash flow is unstable and we are close to a liquidity problem. In my opinion, we must reduce unnecessary spending immediately. We also need stricter budget control in all departments.
I strongly believe that marketing should be our top priority right now. If we don't increase revenue, cost reduction alone won't save the company.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't fully agree with that. We are already spending too much, especially on marketing campaigns that are not effective.
That's really why we need to improve the strategy, not reduce the budget. If we cut marketing, we will lose even more customers.
I understand your point, but we don't have unlimited research. If we continue spending like this, we might run out of cash soon.
I think both of you have valid points. We need revenue, but we also need financial stability. Maybe we can focus on low cost marketing strategies like social media or partnership.
I agree with HR. Efficiency is the key here. We can reduce operational waste while supporting marketing efforts.
This sounds rational. If operation can reduce costs, we can reallocate some budget to more effective campaign. I can accept that, but only if we set strict performance target. We need measurable results, not just assumption.
Agreed. We can track engagement, conversion rates, and sales growth.
Also, don't forget the employers. If they are not motivated, none of these plans will work.
That's true. Delays and inefficiencies are often caused by low morale.
Then we should also consider performance-based incentive.
That could actually support marketing results as well.
This is a productive discussion. I see that we are moving toward a better solution. We will combine cost control, efficient operation, target marketing, and employee motivation. Okay, guys, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming back today. Yesterday, we had a very intense discussion, and I think it was necessary because it helped us see the real problem from different perspectives. However, we cannot stay in the discussion phase for too long. Today, I want us to move forward and focus on real, actionable solutions. We already agreed that we need a balanced approach, improving revenue, reducing costs, and supporting employees. But now, what matters is how we actually implement those ideas in a realistic way. So, I would like each department to explain their plan in detail, including the risk and expected outcomes.
Alright, I'll start from the marketing perspective. After reflecting on yesterday's discussion, I realized that we need to be more strategic, not just aggressive. Previously, our focus were on increasing visibility through various campaigns, but we didn't always make sure that the rates impact all sales. Moving forward, we plan to shift into more targeted digital marketing instead of spending on broad campaigns. We will focus on specific customer segments that have a higher probability of conversion. For example, we will prioritize retargeting existing customer and optimizing our social media at vision of data analysis. In addition, we also will review customer tools based on recent feedback. Some customers feel that our value proposition is not as strong as before, so we are planning to introduce promotional bundles and limited time offer to attract attention. Again, however, I understand the financial constraints, so we will design this campaign carefully to ensure that the cost per extension remains efficient. Our goal is not just to increase traffic but to ensure that every campaign contributes directly to sales growth.
I appreciate the adjustment you are proposing, and I can see that there is a shift toward efficiency, which is good. However, I have concern regarding execution and financial control. In the past, we also had plans that look good on paper, but the actual spending exceeded the budget because of poor monitoring. From a financial standpoint, what we need right now is discipline. Every strategy must have a clear budget limit and, more importantly, a measurable return. I'm not marketing effort, but I want to ensure that every rupiah we spend creates value. For example, if we invest in digital campaigns, I want to see clear indicator such as conversion rate, customer acquisition cost, and actual revenue contribution, not just engagement metric like lacks of imprecision. Additionally, we must prepare for worst case scenario if the campaign do not perform as expected. What is our backup plan? We cannot afford to take high risk in our current financial condition, so I support the idea of target marketing. I insist that we implement strict financial monitoring and periodic evaluation, maybe even weekly review to ensure we stay on track.
That very concurs, and I agree that in the past process with like a proper monitoring. This time we are planning to integrate perform tracking tools so that we can measure result in real time. We won't wait until the end of the campaign to measure performance. Instead, we will continuously adjust our strategy based on data. Regarding budget control, we are willing to work within IFICA's limit as long as there is some flexibility for optimization, because in digital marketing, sometimes increasing spending on high performing campaign and significantly boosts result. So rather than saying budget as something completely like we should treat it as something dynamic but still controlled. As for the pickup line, if campaign does not meet the equation perform waiting and curtain time frame, we will immediately stop all motive. The aim is to minimize loss. We will maximum opportunity. So in a way, we are not just spending, we are constantly testing and learning.
From the operational side, I think both of you bring valid points, but I want to highlight something that often gets overlooked. Even if marketing success in increasing demand, we need to make sure that our operation can handle it efficiently. In the past, we experienced situations where demand increased, but our production and delivery process were not ready, which result in the delays and customer dissatisfaction. So moving forward, we will focus on improving internal efficiency. We have identified several areas where we can reduce waste, both in the terms of materials and time. For example, we are currently reviewing our production workflow to eliminate unnecessary steps and improve coordination between teams. This should help us reduce costs without compromising quality. At the same time, we will also improve our forecasting system. If marketing plan to launch a campaign, we need to be informed in advance so what we can prepare and necessary resource. Better coordination between departments is crucial here, because without it, even a good strategy can fail during execution.
I would like to add another perspective, because when we are talking about strategy, number and efficiency, we shall not forget the human factor. Right now, employees are under significant pressure due to the company condition. If we push too hard without proper support, I could lead to burnout, disrupted productivity, and even higher turnover. From his perspective, your focus will be on maintaining employee motivation and engagement. This does not necessarily mean increasing costs significantly. Sometimes, clear communication and resolution can make a big difference. For example, we can ensure that every team understands the company direction and how their role contributes to the overall goal. When people feel involved, they tend to perform better. In addition, we are also considering small performance-based incentives to encourage productivity. However, we will design them carefully to align with the company's financial capacity. The goal is to create a supportive work environment where employees feel valued, even in a challenging situation.
I agree that employees are important and I'm not against supporting them. But again, we need to be careful with any additional cost. Incentives are good, but they must be directly linked to perform and measurable outcomes. We cannot benefit without clear return, especially in our current situation. However, I do agree that communication is critical. Miscommunication can lead to inefficiency, and inefficiency lead to high cost. So, improving internal communication is something we can do without significant financial burden, but with potentially high impact.
I think this is a much more productive discussion compared to yesterday. We are no longer arguing about which department is more important, but instead focusing on how each function can support each other. That is exactly what we need. From what I hear, there are three key directions. First, marketing will focus on target and measurable campaigns. Second, finance will ensure strict monitoring and cost control. Third, operation will improve efficiency and readiness, while HR will maintain employee engagement. Now the challenge is integration. This plan cannot run separately. They must be connected. Marketing needs to coordinate with operation, finance needs to monitor without slowing down execution, and HR needs to support all departments. If we can align all these elements, then we have a strong chance to recover. So here what we're going to do, each department will finalize their action plan, including timeline, budget, and key performance indicators. We will review everything together before implementation. I want transparency and accountability from everyone. We are in a difficult situation, but I believe with the level of discussion we have today, we are moving in the right direction. Let's make sure that this is not just another meeting, but the start of real change.